Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hello, family. Welcome again to Victory TV, where today I'm here ready to present to you another rendition or talk with Victor E at the end of the day. Well, as usual, I always ask the Creator, what will He give me, what type of nuggets He will give me today that will not only be beneficial to myself, but also to my guests, to you, my audience. Okay? Fantastic. Well, at the end of this day, today is the 23rd of September. I have a birthday soon coming up, and I've had a lot of friends of mine whose birthdays have fallen in this month, and I just think that the Libras and Virgos, we're just hot stuff. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, at the end of the day, of course, went into work today, and I've been off a couple of days. And I took off a couple of days because I realized I needed to do some repenting. And I needed a spanking, so I allowed the Creator whip me on this one, on this thing that I had done, and I felt so badly afterward. Y'all know I love to laugh. I really do, and I love to have fun, and sometimes I can let that get in the way of understanding that I must be and always remain as a compassionate person and put myself in other people's shoes so that I can always remember the truth. Because we know what? The truth shall set you free. There are several things I could have talked about today, but I think I'll talk about this one. This just fell on my mind as I sat here. And I wanted to deal with that because I want to see myself as a part of the answer and not a part of the problem. And if I am a part of the problem, we want to try to fix those things. That's when it's time to change, because as we learn better, we should try to do better. And here's our ankh here, right here. Always faithfully, I try to wear an ankh wherever I go. Didn't put one around my neck. Did I? I sure didn't. But it's right there. I always say keep one on your chest about you. I keep one in my ear here. And a constant reminder of the truth and understanding where we came from, who we are. And we are people of color. We're melanated people. We're the first people on this earth from the beginning. Don't believe it? Go back and look into the history. Look into those pyramids. Look as far back as we can go. And when you dig up all of these skeletal remains and what have you, we find a black woman. Yeah. We find a black woman that has the DNA of every nation on this earth. Isn't that something? We're great and wonderful people. And we need to understand that and educate ourselves so that we can act better. And I think when we don't know who we are, we just act a fool. And that's why it's so important for me to always honor your parents, honor the places where you went to school, who educated you and all of that. Because if you have no respect for them, they're the ones who shaped you and made you who you are today. So when we give honor to the things that we believe that is making us the best version of ourselves, we do a good thing. And I think that God is pleased with us to give honor where honor is due. And right here, this unk right here always reminds me, it's a constant reminder of who I am, whose I am, and who I'm responsible for, or who I'm responsible for. You know, a lot of times I've done right, or done the things that were right in my life, not because I wanted to. I wanted to do some of those things that felt good, and that was bad. But because I knew that I had a family, I have children, I have loved ones, I have mentorees, young people who looked up to me for guidance and expected me to do what's right, to shine some light for them. Not that I didn't want to do some of those bad things. I did. Probably did some too. But as a leader, you know, we all have things that we deal with. We don't try to put it out in front. It's always the devil who's the accuser of the brother, and always trying to dig in the trash and try to dig up stuff on you so you can feel bad. But you can't do that to me anymore, because I've already defanged that devil. You know, you can find what you want to find. I'm telling you, damn straight I did it. But what does that got to do with right now? What's that got to do with the truth? The truth shall set you free. So as long as you're able to face the truth, and have a knowledge of self, when you know yourself, hopefully there's nothing that the devil can do to you. He's the accuser of the brethren. He'll show himself. That's all. So you just stand still and know that you're a son of the God. You're a son of God. You're a child of the King. And as long as you're striving for excellence, S-E-E-S-E-E, striving for excellence in everything. In other words, the Father told you to be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. And so we can throw a little mother up there too. Okay? But as men, we should be trying to establish law and live as law. Things that are solid and that they can stand in place. So the disappointment in myself over the weekend, I started to go right on into work, got up that morning, got my clothes ready and everything, and it just felt like I was rushing. But I had this thing that's in the back of my mind of something that happened. I just didn't feel good about it. And I said, but I need this money. I'm going to work. I want to make such and such and such this week. And pretty soon I just said, you know what? I really don't feel like going in. And I'm rushing in, and I haven't dealt with this in my spirit as to dealing with this thing I'm going to talk to you about. So I decided, you know, I won't run after money. They said money is the root of all evil. You know, it may be the root of all evil, but it's damn sure up there important with oxygen. That's what my brother said. My brother said, he said something like that. He says, money ain't everything, but it's goddamn sure close to oxygen. It's up there with oxygen. Oh, that's funny. My brother's always coming up with little jokes and stuff like that. There's a lot of truth in it too when you stop and think about it. But anyway, so I decided I was not going to work. Plus, I needed to heal anyway from the accident. I mean, as many of you, I may not have talked about the accident that I was in recently on the 26th, and I was out of commission for a while, even though it was a very, very dangerous car accident, where I blanked out and from dehydration. We'll just put it short like that. Dehydration, and just lost consciousness. Went into the woods and hit a tree. I just thank God that whoever saw me, they called the police immediately, or the emergency squads and what have you. And they got to me. And when I woke up, I was in the woods. All these bags around me and stuff. And, you know, and to see the result of my beloved, my passed away truck. My total truck. I miss my truck. Even now. that was a wake-up call, because I've realized, God has shown me He's had His hand on my life a long time, and when I think about the things that He has brought me through, and I'm still here, that devil don't like me. And so when I came through this, I said, it must be something else that Father wants me to do. Something important I need to do before I leave this place, because that could have been sure gone. I could have been gone. No broken bones. And it sounds like I'm in a drum right now, but I'm believing that my God is going to heal me and restore me right back to where I was, so that I can be about the business that He had at hand for me. Okay, and I tell you, He is really moving since then. I mean, oh my goodness. But those are other videos that's to come. But let me get back to the reason why I didn't want to go into work. I was at work on, I believe it was Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, one of those days, last week. And I and a coworker, we were sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden we was looking at the window. We was looking at the window, and we saw this huge woman and her itty-bitty child walking up to the school on the school ground. And she was, every bit 300 or 400 pounds. Pretty lady though, pretty face, what I think, and can you imagine someone, she looking like they maybe go about 400 pounds, maybe 5, I don't know, but she was a big woman. And I think she was carrying the child's hand. Maybe she had let the child's hand go, thank God. And she was dressed so provocative. Now, what I call provocative, maybe this new generation today, maybe they don't think of it as provocative. But I'm a theater major.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.